recently I've been wearing my hair a lot like this in the past couple videos and weeks ago, and a lot of people have been requesting this, so I thought that to fulfill those requests I would do a hair tutorial. And I don't usually do hair tutorials on this channel, but this is definitely something you guys had requested, so I definitely wanted to bring it to you. But it's just these really fun kind of beautiful curls, and I'll show you can make them look different and bigger and smaller just by the way you pull at them. But I don't usually do hair tutorials on this channel because I guess before people didn't really care for them as much. Let me know, do you like them? Do you not? What kind of hair tutorials do you want to see? So without a 30-minute intro, since this video is already long, I want to show you kind of what I use to get this look, and really just the technique that I use to achieve it. And of course, if you have straight hair, it might be a little bit different, but if you have curly hair like me, this is perfect. Even if you have straight hair, maybe you just want to use a couple different products or a little bit of hairspray to make it hold a little bit better, so that we can all have hair that looks cool. Anyways, guys, I love you, and I'll show you how. So obviously, first off, you want to start out with dry hair. Now, my hair is naturally very curly, and I've tried to comb it out, but it's still not completely straight. So sometimes I will have to go in and actually straighten my hair, which is a pain in the bum because then I have to recurl it. But if I feel like being lazy, I can just use a blow dryer with a diffuser. This is one of my favorites. This is Hana Air, whatever. I've had this for ages. I've had the T3 forever too, but this is a really good one because it also has this like cool burst thing. I don't know, I really like it, and it kind of helps me, like, I don't know, just flatten it out a bit more. Also, it really does depend on what I use in my hair. Joico is an amazing conditioner that I've been using recently since I got it in a haul, and I'll link you to that haul right here. Super spiffy haul. But in that haul, I showed you guys those products. I have been using them. I love them. Problem is that they make my hair very, very clean, which I love. But I also like to have a little bit of conditioner left in my hair, and those conditioners don't really do it. So when I know that I'm going to be curling my hair, I do want to use a conditioner. Like the Aussie 3-Minute Miracle. I know it's like a mask, but because my hair is very frizzy and curly, I use it as a conditioner. That's probably one of my favorites, and it doesn't leave residue, but it leaves it a little bit of conditioner in there so that my hair actually can be moldable. Because if I use something like Joico that's really, really nice, that completely removes and everything, as great as that is for my naturally curly hair, I can't control my hair as well, because here I can kind of mold it. I will kind of blow dry just a tad bit. I'm just going to get a little bit by the roots today because my hair is already dried from my shower this morning. And I have it on the cold setting right now just because it's better for my hair and it still gets it dry. And I like to pull my hair like this to kind of help straighten it out so that I don't have to straighten it. All been like completely dried. You guys know, if you know me, you know that I do not usually use a hairbrush, and this is a really bad one because it will kind of destroy your hair. But normally a boar bristle brush, and I'll just kind of gently comb these out, even though I never brush my hair, because when you have curly hair, you do not want to brush it because you will look like Mufasa. Not a good look. But I am going to just brush this out so that way when I curl it, it's a little bit easier to manage. So you do want to do this gently because you don't want to rip your hair or anything like that. And also, if you do it rough, then you get like hair up in your brush, which I don't like, and then I have to replace my brush, and then I get really sad. But yes, we shall brush this out. So once you have your Mufasa hair all combed out, it's time to heat up your curler. And you can use any curler as long as it's not one of the clamp ones. I suppose you could use the clamp ones, but I definitely prefer the open barrel. I think this is a 1/2 inch, could be an inch, not 2 inches. I think it's maybe 1 inch, I'm not really sure. This is one from Amika. And I really like this one. This is, I think, my second one from them. What's nice is that it has this swivel, because sometimes when they're stuck like this, you have a hard time maneuvering and the cord's like in your face. This one actually swivels, so I can really get around my head. Also, this one was marketed to like be able to curl over curls, and what's amazing is that when I do have curly hair, I can curl over it. So if you're a curly girl, I like this one. If you have straight hair, use whatever you like. It is interchangeable, and it comes with 3 different barrels. It comes with a small one, this one, and then like a 2-inch one. This is the one I'm using. I think it's 1 inch. Don't quote me on it. I don't know. What does it look like to you? But this is just the medium one that comes with the set. And then also, I'm setting mine to 430 degrees. It's the hottest that it goes. That's just what I'm doing. So I'm going to let this heat up and piece out my hair. And there's actually a mirror behind you guys, so that's what I'm going to be looking at. But once this heats up, I will show you how I like to get started. So what I like to do is actually piece apart the bangs first, and then I like to work towards the back of the head, and I never actually have to look in the mirror and get the back. I can usually just kind of work like this, and then just pull all my hair to the front. But I start out, and you want to kind of hold the hair taut. You don't want it to be super all curled up. But I hold the curler, and I just wrap it going away from my face. And that's the main key here, is that you do not want this heading towards your face. Whoopsies. Try that again. You just want it to go away from your face. Because if you have it going in towards your face, it's going to close you up. We just want this to go away. So you hold it for a couple seconds and then release. And Omika also comes with like a glove that's like a heat protectant so you don't burn your fingers, because I'm notorious for burning my fingers. Obviously I don't have it on right now, which is not a very smart idea because I don't know where I put it. But if you have those, please use them. Also, instead of just letting them fall, I like to sit them up on top of my head like this. Just because I feel like I can get a better curl out of them once they dry, because when they're still hot, if you let them fall, then they don't really last as well. But then I just kind of go behind it and I continue to work like this. I'm going to get this one kind of right here. And you want to do before and after your ears separate, and like in separate sections. And I don't really section them off with clips or anything. I suppose you could, but it's really up to you and your comfort level. And you could hairspray these. I say that if you have straight hair, you definitely should hairspray these just so that they stay. But for me, since my hair is naturally curly, these actually get curlier throughout the day because my hair is like really, really curly naturally. So I usually don't need to spray them with hairspray. So that's kind of how I do like the front section, and then when it gets to the back, or to like this area where it's a little bit more poofy, I just kind of do whatever. Again, you want to stay with the same basic idea of curling away from your face. You want to take small sections like this, but as far as actually sectioning it off or piecing it in like 3 layers, honestly, I generally don't have the time to do that, so whoopsie. So I just kind of wrap this around and let it do its own thing. So guys, I'm going to finish up this side of my head and then I will be right back. So for time's sake, I kind of went a little faster as well, but I'll show you guys how I finish up. Of course, you want to do curls behind the ear, keep them behind, curls in front. But the main thing is that when you do this side of your head, you want to make sure that you're using the opposite hand. And I know that for a lot of people that can be super tricky. Hang on, let me piece this apart. But that's why this swivel comes in really handy, because you can seriously just hold it and, you know, just kind of wrap the hair around like you normally do. And because it has that swivel, the cord doesn't get in your way. Also, when you're using a curler that has the clamp, it can be a lot more tricky, or a lot trickier. So that is why I do prefer to use this way. Throw that back, and then once you get to the front, you do want to use a little bit of smaller pieces, and sometimes I do have to go over them a couple of times. But the front, as you get there, you do want to get smaller and smaller pieces, just because that way you get more of a defined curl and a more put together, poised look. And last but not least, when you get like right here, this is actually where I kind of mix it up again. Of course, you want to straighten it out. Instead of actually curling down, I like to curl a little bit more flat, because it gives this last little piece a little bit of body. And then you can just tilt it to the direction that you want it to go. Whoopsies. Like so. Turn off your curler so it doesn't burn the hole in the carpet floor. Now you guys could certainly go out like this and look super cute, but what I actually like to do is just kind of piece this apart and piece this together just to give it a little bit more body, and then just kind of pull them through. And again, definitely not too much. You want to keep the structure of the curl, but even twisting the curls into another curl like that just makes it look really cute and put together. So that is how you get this look. That is seriously all it takes. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and just play with it until you get it right. But that is how to do it. I hope you guys enjoyed, and like I said, I never usually do hair tutorials on here, so if you have any other requests, please let me know. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I look forward to talking to you all soon. Love you guys.